Hello again, my fantasy friends. Tyrannosaurus Tex Season 11, Week 3 is in the books, and it's time for another recap.
Half of the NFL's games were decided by 4 points or less, and 2 of our matchups came down to Monday Night Football. Let's check it out.
Justin Jefferson dramatically underwhelmed, while Lamar Jackson continues to set the league on fire as Slip and Steffi takes the W from the reigning champ and Brian's Jefferson Star Destroyer. Next week, Stephanie will take her undefeated record into a fight with Corey's Amon-Ra St. Anger, while Brian looks to get a win against Lauren's one hot 2-minute drill.
Russell Wilson's sustained mediocrity and Devin Singletary's career day combined to give Kelly's Blue 42 a close win over Ashley's Football Emoji. Kelly takes his 2-1 record into next week's matchup against Tom's Tomato Sauce, while Ashley will try to get off the schneid in a matchup against Abby's Bosa Boys.
Kyle Pitts finally showed up, but Khalil Herbert more than doubled his projection to give Jamie's Azkaban Death Eaters their first win of the season over Abby's Bosa Boys. Jamie looks to add to the win column next week against Stefan's CD Trophy, and Abby will look to right the ship -1 Bosa in her matchup against Ashley's Football Emoji.
Despite the emergence of Damian Pierce, Carson Wentz's predictable implosion and a big game from Mark Andrews lifted Nathan's and I will go to Texas over Corey's Amon-Ra St. Anger. Nate takes his undefeated record into a battle with Tony's undefeated It's My Dak in a Box, while Corey faces tough odds in next week's matchup against Slip and Step.
Josh Allen had a day, but Lauren's one hot 2-minute drill needed every yard and tackle out of Saquon Barkley and Xavier McKinney to eke out the win against Tom's Tomato Sauce in the season's closest matchup. Lauren faces Brian's Jefferson Star Destroyer next week, while Tom will try to get his first win against Kelly's Blue 42.
The pairing of Hurts and Brown delivered bigly to keep Tony's It's My Dak in a Box undefeated, meaning Stefan's CD Trophy remains winless. It's a battle of undefeateds as Tony faces Nate's and I shall go to Texas next, while Stefan will try to get off the schneid against Jamie's Azkaban Death Eaters.
This week's biggest blowout was Stephanie defeating Brian. Closest match was Lauren over Tom. Least points went to Abby, and most points goes to Stephanie.
Week 4 features our first Sunday morning matchup with the Vikings versus the Saints. Don't forget to set your lineups.